What's going on? How y'all doing? So for those that are not familiar with the channel, my name is Langston2092, and here on this channel, I talk about my personal life, politics, religion, and one of the topics being Charlotte. You understand? So here on the channel, I talk about, Charlotte's economy, the weather, things to do, entertainment, sports, all of that stuff, politics, everything. And it's crazy, that I've actually done a video about the crime in Charlotte. It's crazy because that the crime has actually increased, but not only has it increased, but I'm not saying that, years ago, the criminals in Charlotte were a little bit more intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like they geared more towards the white collar crimes than, just the regular dumb crimes that people commit on a daily basis. That's not what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I just think that our criminals, either criminals from out of town came in and we're seeing these dumbass criminals from other places, or our criminals just got dumb all of a sudden. Now, let me take it back a little bit. I used to live in Atlanta, and I stayed there for about 2.5 years. And it's crazy, man. Every time I used to look on the news, you know what I'm saying? It used to be like, I say out of an hour and a half worth of news, right? 12 o'clock news, that is, in Atlanta. I say at least about 20 minutes was, the weather, politics, what's going on, around the world, fun things to do in the city, in and around the city. And the other hour and 20 minutes was about criminals. And I never forget it. The dumbest criminal that I've ever seen in Metro Atlanta was this one dude, right? And I'm making all of this make sense. Hear me out, right? This dude, he already was on probation for breaking into someone else's house, right? They put him on probation and they put an ankle monitor around his leg, right? That didn't stop him. He broke into someone else's house. And the way they caught him is his ankle monitor went off. So not only did the police have, evidence of him breaking into the house because, of course, his ankle monitor went off, but they also had video footage of him inside of the house. I thought that out of all of the criminals, right, that this had to have been the dumbest, but no. Here in Charlotte, no. This past Wednesday, this guy took the icing off the cake. I've never ever in my life seen anyone steal something but never took anything. I will explain it. Hear me out. So, this past Wednesday morning, here in Charlotte, North Carolina, a 25-year-old white guy decides that he wants to carjack not just one car. No. Wasn't good enough. He wanted to carjack 4 cars. 4! Right? Now, it all starts off like this. Him and his girlfriend decides that they want to go on, this whole wild speed goose chase, throughout the city. And the only person or persons that were chasing them were themselves, because the police officers weren't chasing them at all. Straight up. And I know what the police officers are going to say, CMPD. They're going to say, oh, we, fell back because we don't want to endanger the public. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. Let me explain something to you. There was a citizen, a regular civilian, that tried the pit maneuver, tried to ram him. The guy that stole 4 cars, not 1, 4. And he was unsuccessful. And when they interviewed that young black man that tried to ram we'll call him Cowboy because he had a cowboy hat on, that tried to ram Cowboy that was stealing not just one, that stole not just 1 car, 4. He was unsuccessful, and the young black man's Toyota gray truck started smoking, and he couldn't, finish the job. But when they interviewed this man, he said, yo, I was trying to help out CMPD. I felt as though that they were overwhelmed with work and blah, 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 blah. The way that they think, CMPD that is, the way that they think that young black man was a citation. Yes, they cited him for driving without a license. So this man gets in a car, Cowboy that is, him and his girlfriend gets in a car. They break into a house. The house they break into, they take that man's car. They're driving around the city, right? They stop, carjack another person. It was a white GMC truck, right? So this is where the story gets crazy, right? From the point of him, Cowboy that is, stealing the car, breaking into a guy's house and stealing the car, up until the 3rd carjacking at Walmart. From that spot right there, that's normal. That's a normal type of situation when dealing with Charlotte. Criminals, for some odd reason, they break into houses, they steal cars, they shoot and kill people, and after they commit their crimes, for some odd reason, they drive to Walmart. I don't know why. But from Walmart all the way to the end of this story, that's when the shit gets crazy. So let me say this real quick. Let me put this side note out here real quick before I finish off this story, right? Now, the white guy gets in the truck, and him and his girlfriend, they get in the truck and they drive to Walmart. Arrowwood Walmart, that is. Now, for those that are new to the channel, I've done a video about Charlotte's Walmarts. And I've told you all in that video to stay away from 2 Walmarts. The first one being Wilkinson Boulevard, the Walmart located off of Wilkinson Boulevard, and the second one being the Walmart located off of Arrowwood Boulevard. And the reason why is because, this is my word, there have been shootouts inside of those Walmarts and outside in the Walmart parking lot. There's never been a time when I've gone to the Walmart in Arrowwood. There's never been a time when I've gone to that Walmart and haven't seen cop cars outside in front of the Walmart, placing someone under arrest for shoplifting. There's always something going on at that Walmart. The Arrowwood Walmart, that is. Right? So, let's finish off with the story. Cowboy drives to no other, the Arrowwood Walmart. He pulls to the side of the Arrowwood Walmart, and they have 2 different parking lots. So they have one, it's regular parking, and then on the side, Walmart that is, on the side, they have where it's pickup delivery. You understand? Pickup orders and stuff like that. So there was a brown Toyota Camry that was, sitting there with the car running. The engine was running, right? Young black female, little heavy set, she got out of the car. and she was as she was being preoccupied, talking to a Walmart associate, because the black female was actually getting an order from Uber. So she was trying to get her Uber order, as she was talking to the Walmart associate. Cowboy drives and pulls to the side, the white truck that is, jumps out and leaves the truck just running. You know what I'm saying? He jumps out of the truck, and jumps into the young black female's brown Toyota Camry. Now the young black female is trying to chase after him, but she can't grab him, you know what I'm saying, because of the fact that she's a little heavy set. She's on the heavy set side, right? So Cowboy's driving around, Charlotte. He's going through South Charlotte. He's going through, Steel Creek area, Ballantyne, South Carolina. He's crossing, North Carolina state line, going into South Carolina, Indian Trail, Indian land, till eventually he gets to Johnson Road in Ballantyne. And I don't know if you're familiar with Johnson Road. It's this intersection. There's a Ballantyne Hotel that's there, Ballantyne Commons. There's a Mellow Mushroom, a pizza, a movie theater. That's all clustered in that intersection right there. So he drives to that intersection. Of course, there's some cars are waiting for, the light to change. As he's turning, there's a person that's turning too. Boom, he hits the car, right? So he gets out of the brown Toyota Camry, because that's totaled, it's gone. And he runs up to the car that he hit. And he opens up the car, and there's a pregnant woman there. So he's pulling her out, trying to carjack her. He can't get her out. And he sees that she's pregnant. So he runs, and as he's running through traffic, you know what I'm saying? Because people they're idle. It's a stoplight. As he's running through traffic, he's trying to open up different cars, different people's car doors, straight up. So there's a white lady that gets out, and she saw the accident. So she's like several feet away from her black truck. She's trying to figure out what's going on, and she's asking, is anyone up, all right? As she's talking, Cowboy sees an opportunity to take her car, and lo and behold, that's what he did, and he drove off. Let's stop this video. I want to say this, that there's a lot of things that's going on in the world right now, in specific in America. We've gone through several massive shootings, you know what I'm saying? Right now on Capitol Hill, gun laws are a big situation. We're dealing with ghost guns. AR-15s. Here in Charlotte, a police officer, I think it was about 2 days ago, just got dragged, you know what I'm saying? By a car. Just 4 days ago, 2 people got stabbed. Last week, somebody got shot and killed in North Charlotte. It's a lot of stuff going on. And I'm telling you all, now is not the day and time to be unprepared. That you do have a right under the Constitution to bear arms. And being that you have that right, why not seize that opportunity? For real. Because one thing that I learned about this story is that it can happen to you. You can be carjacked. I can get carjacked. And that, at least with me, if I get carjacked, I have a fighting chance. You want to know why? Because I go any and everywhere prepared. So I've gone through the necessary process in order to purchase a firearm. Not only a handgun, but, I'll say not only a rifle, but a handgun as well. And I've taken it even a more of a step further by going to the range, practicing my aim, when I'm at home and I have the time to do it. Dry firing. I've taken that even a step further and got my CCW, my concealed carry license. Whereas if I was at that intersection where Cowboy was at and he was jigging at my door trying to get into my car, trying to carjack me, I could defend myself. Why? Because I have the opportunity, being that I have my CCW, to put my firearm anywhere that I want to put it inside my car. So my point in making to you is it's best that you come prepared. This is not 1986. It's not 1999. You cannot keep your windows down and your doors unlocked to your car when you're going to the grocery store, even when you're going to church. This is not 1986. This is not 1999. This is 2022. I see some of you all, no disrespect to all my Caucasian friends, most of you all are doing this, but the vast majority, some of you all are doing this. Stop doing this. Stop allowing criminals to sing the 50 Cent song. Window shopper, I see smart TV. I'm a window shopper. Oh, that's me. And what I mean by that is you leaving your drapes, your blinds, or whatever you have to cover your windows at night. You're leaving these things open for the whole world to see. And to be real with you, some of you all leave your drapes and blinds and stuff open late at night. And you wonder why the next day somebody done fucked around and wiped your whole house clean. Because you're making it easy for criminals to steal your shit. Let's get back to the story. So he takes the white chick's car. He drives through South Park again, you know what I'm saying? And he gets to the intersection of East Boulevard, let me say it like this, South and East Boulevard and Rex. Now, for those that are familiar with Charlotte, it's at the intersection of South and East Boulevard where Fuel Pizza is at, and that Shell gas station where all the crackheads and the bums be asking for money, and if you don't give them money, they want to kick your car, and then you got to kick their... But yeah, man, he crashes, he gets out of the car, attempts to go to get someone else's car, but we can see that he's tired and he just gives up. The police officer jumps out of the car and gently, you know, Morris Jenkins status. For those that live in Charlotte and look at the local, you know, channels, and you know about Morris Jenkins. Gently, anyway, gently places him on the ground and handcuffs him. And when they searched the cars that he carjacked, including the last car that he took, truck, they found nothing. So this man took himself on a joyride because, like I said before, CMPD didn't follow him. I mean, they were following him, but like damn near 5, 6, 10,000 miles away. He did all of this shit for nothing. For nothing. But oh, he really did it for something. Because this is a lesson well learned. That we're living in a society that even in, I'm not trying to make this to be a racial thing, but it's just the truth. Even in white suburbia, you're not safe. I mean, he carjacked a white lady in Ballantyne. That's just no disrespect, and I'm dead ass serious. But that's just as white as it can get. This video are for those that are not coming or going to places prepared. Straight up, that you gotta have something nowadays. You gotta have something just in case something like this happens. Now, taking heed, I'm not no tough guy. You understand? So I have protection that if I get into something, it's a possibility that I can get myself out of. But with every situation, I look at the situation in the most reasonable way. And what I mean by that is, if I can talk myself out of a situation or walk away, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna try to be no damn superhero. I'm not no Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Rock, or none of that. So just because I have a firearm doesn't mean that I'm gonna be protecting your life. No, you're supposed to be responsible for your own life. And that's a fact. You're supposed to protect and serve yourself. Your first responder is not the police officer, it's you. It's gonna take the police officer, to a minutes to respond in your time of need. So within that time frame, that block of minutes that you're waiting for the cops to come, your first responders, the police officers, your EMS, firefighters, what are you gonna do in between that is the question. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? There are criminals out here. Things are gonna get worse as Charlotte, grows and becomes this major city that it's going to be. More criminals gonna flock to the city, and hey, if you're not prepared, you're gonna be what they call a Vic. You know what I'm saying? A Vic. I don't want you to be that way. I don't want that to be your turnout. I really don't. I want to make sure that we as regular people that just want to, go to work, make an honest day pay, take care of their family if they have one, are safe from these criminals. You understand? And I know some of you all don't like firearms. I know it. But you know how life goes. Most times you have to do things that you don't like doing. Straight up. And if firearms is something that you don't like, then guess what? You're going to have to overcome that fear that you have. Because if you don't take matters into your own hands, if you don't put your life into your own hands, then who will? And it's just that plain and simple.